Bum, bum, bum. The hater on me. Hey. What it is, man? He was cooking with Rock in the Hood. True story. I know I ain't do no interview. Drop nothing on the page since a lot of this stuff been going on, man. Been trying to stay safe. You know what I mean? Keep the family safe. The youngers were safe. You know, my word for the day is, man, mind your business, man. And I do believe I spoke to a couple of you before about minding our business, because this is what happens when you don't mind your business. Things like this right here. I have no problem, you know what I mean? A little bit on the protest. I have no problem with the protesting that's going on. But I have a big problem with the looting that's going on. Because it has nothing to do with what happened to the guy.
Have you thought about what we talked about?
Tearing up the community, man. Places you got to go, you got to, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not right. I don't care how nobody put it, however, and that's not an opinion of mine, it's just not right. And make sure you pray, because you know what I mean, it's just showing how real it is. You know what I mean? Ain't none of this no joke. None of it. The protesting, the COVID, the vandalism, all this of it is real. True story. True story. Well, what I'm doing for you guys today, man, cooking my famous meatloaf. That's what I'm doing today. You got to get the right ground beef. You don't get the right ground beef, you know, this ain't gonna be dry. You don't want a dry meatloaf. Bread is a part of my recipe. Then, you know, of course, I got my onions, a bell pepper. I never leave without my garlic. Squash. Also, I'm cooking mashed potatoes. True story. Hey, he was cooking with Raw. I get right back to y'all in a little bit. Let me get this started and I'll show you what's going on.
Fuck out. See this shit? I need to get my turn, man. I'm gonna fix this shit. What up, man? What up, dude? Who's that?
Also, I used the Himalayan sea salt. This is also what I use. A natural sea salt, black pepper. You know, black pepper. I use garlic, heavy garlic powder. It's okay, brand. All of it cooked well. But like I was saying, you know, getting back to normal, as they say. Or however they say. Supposed to be getting back to normal. It is what it is.
I'm from USC. Yo, man, you gotta have a scholarship to go to SC. No, no. Yo, think you can hook me up with a scholarship? What do you do? I used to play baseball. Oh, man. About business.
Now it's time to get dirty. Finna mix all this up. When I mix all this up, I'll be right back to you. True story. Yep, I have a meatloaf pan. I don't use it that much, but I have this. Get you one of these pans, man. It's perfect, man. Banana bread, I bake banana bread into the naan, man. Some meatloaf pan though.
By the chip?
Tell them not to worry about the interest rate. The interest rate hasn't moved 2% in 5 years.
You listen.
Talk to them. So, how you guys think you did on the test?
I guess.
Most of those
Papa,
tests
if
that
you
come
go
from
my
class
kitchen,
to begin
one
with,
more
the
time.
only part that you would rush me
Ask
back.
mine.
You boys must be hungry. I'm real surprised to see you down here.
Let's make sure it's in there. Nice and good. Stuff it right.
I eat him. I eat him.
Well, there's always business. Just not always in here.
So like, what do you do?
This is what I do. I'm sitting here scratching your little.
Well, there is no old life. That's what I do here.
Put your oven on 350.
You boys want to see something?
Do we have a choice?
You had it first. I'm not telling you. I don't. Oh, everybody.
Did you two knuckleheads come on?
Yep, I got my chickens. I eat a lot of that. True story. But back to like, what I was saying. I miss a lot of y'all, man. I ain't seen nobody. Haven't been working. So, it's like stuck at home, getting these pounds on, a little bit of work here and there, money moving, you know what I mean, with the grace of God. So all we can do is just stay on it. True story. I'm about to chop this squash up, man. Let me show you how this squash go.
Ain't nobody from outside bringing down the property value. It's these folks. Juking each other and selling that crack rockin' shit.
How do you think the crack rock gets into the country? We don't own any claims. We don't own those gifts. Like, we are not the people who are flying and floating that shit in here. I know every time you turn on the TV, that's what you see.
My family loves squash, so of course I gotta cut all this squash.
That wasn't a problem as long as it was here. Wasn't a problem.
I'm gonna prep this squash up.
It showed up on Wall Street where there are hardly any black people. If you want to talk about guns, why is it that there's a gun shop on almost every corner in this community?
Why?
Tell you why. For the same reason that there's a liquor store on almost every corner in the black community. Why? Kill ourselves. You go out to Beverly Hills, you don't see that shit. But they want us to kill ourselves. Yeah, the best way you destroy people is you take away their ability to reproduce themselves. Who is it that's dying out here on these streets every night? Yo. Young brothers like yourself. What am I supposed to do? Roll up, try to smoke me? Shoot the motherfucker if you don't kill me first. Do exactly what they want you to do. You have to think, young brother, about your future.
Preach or something? Nah, he ain't been no preacher. Just read some
I'm gonna prep up my squash, and I'll get right back to you guys. Yeah, the squash pretty good. I get this squash from Winn Dixie, but I normally get my squash from Mom's Meat. They have a lovely vegetable selection, fresh vegetable selection. And if you eat squash, you think one pack of squash is a lot of squash, but it's not. Once it cooked down, it shrinks. Tasty. Oh my goodness.
Lots of exercising on God, church, religious, and school niggas on that aspect of religion. And on factual, actual stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was scary.
Every little piece that count. Onions. All that for my squash. I'll be right back with you in a minute. Let me go ahead. So that you know, potatoes. I got red skin potatoes. They make some of the best mashed potatoes there is. Red skin potatoes. Yeah, and another thing, if you like squash, you get the right cookware. You want to steam your squash. You notice I'm using Lori sea salt. Lori seasoning. My bad. Don't need that much. This is a healthy vegetable, so you don't want to take the healthiness away from it by putting too much. It look like a lot, but it's not. Make sure you got your garlic. Garlic powder this is. I'm not using fresh garlic today. If you notice, I use a lot of fresh garlic. For those of you who do follow me, you know what I mean? Follow me. Hit that like button, subscribe. A lot of people like to say it in the beginning, but you know what I mean? I got something that got your attention. I want you to get with it. True story. Squash the best. When you cook squash right, squash is the best, man. You can't go wrong with squash. I love squash. I really don't eat enough of it. You know, kind of go back to the things we used to eat. You know what I mean? Things that's good for your gut. You know what I mean? Once you eat, you go to the bathroom and use the bathroom healthy. Instead of being, you know what I mean, can't use the bathroom. You know what I mean? Look at that. You see that right now? That's from the COVID-19 shit. True story. I've been in here. This is what I've been doing. Cooking and eating. Cooking and eating. I done slowed up though. Slowed up a little bit cause when that thing get heavy. So I rest my hand on it. So my hand rested on it. Thing get heavy, boy. True story. Now, show y'all how this come out. Man, that's such a beautiful. This vegetable here, this vegetable is so good, man. That's a delicious vegetable, squash. I'll do a one-on-one on with you one day to show you exactly how I cook it, but you know, you don't have to cook high. You turn it down low and you let it steam.
Excuse me.
Okay, I got my red skin potatoes. I was gonna peel them, but I'm not gonna peel them. I'm just gonna cut them.
It's my turn to talk. Of course you took him your son, my son, our son. And you told him what to tell you. I'll give you that, because most women never do what you did. Then you should know reason. You know the reason to tell me that I can't be good to my son. What you did is no different from what mothers have been doing from the beginning of time. It's just too bad more brothers won't do the same. But don't think it's special. Cute. Not special. Drinking cafe all night, it's on me.
Everybody in the mall is running. Bitches running out of all this shit. Motherfucker. Yo, cookie shop, motherfucker. Niggas getting their bill. I'm smoking every motherfucker that came. Every motherfucker came my way. I'm trying to let y'all know that. See, I can fuck. Understand me? What's up, man? You guys all right? Niggas smoking this shit. Get that copy bill.
Motherfucker ain't got nothing better to do. 27 years old, still fucking motherfuckers our age. This old ass. What's up? Anyway, so you going out of Randy crib when I told him motherfucking mom. What's up with that? It's my business. Manage your shit, G. Don't like this motherfucker. Motherfucker got babies. Pussy. I mean, just shit like that mom be like, I ain't have it.
Hey. Yeah, so y'all see what I got going on today. That's how we doing it. Mashed potatoes, red skin mashed potato, squash, meatloaf. That's what we got going on, man. Don't forget what I said about minding your business, man. Mind your business. It'll get you a long way. Show respect. It'll get you a long way. And with that being said, here's Cooking with Rock in the Hood. True story. I'll be posting a bunch of meals later. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll get back with you. Here's Cooking with Rock in the Hood. True story.